Stadium in Inglewood. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go from SoFi. A safe kick taken at the 5. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We're going to be back up now to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. Shaheed in motion. Rudolph going to throw right away. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
What we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
Now, faking the give. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Rudolph. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. So 4th down, and the Aussie, Torrey Taylor, on to kick it away. As they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and we come out to the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. They'll look to throw. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. It's second down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. They send him right out of the slot. Back to the air once more on second down. That is hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he's going to be taken down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. And I don't think it's going to be his last.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. They'll look to throw again. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Throwing here on third and goal. To the goal line and in. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee. That touchdown gives them 18 on the season. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll come up here, first and 10. Rudolph. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a really conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive.
No chance at all. He'll go down.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 38-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Rudolph. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw is Rudolph. That one intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10. On play action, and the rush too strong. They're in there in a flag for the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's got his tight end. That's a Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and Yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
A run on first and goal. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Now from the 9, it'll be second and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Chig Okonkwo, touchdown Titans. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Titans move out on top, 14-0. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. To throw is Rudolph. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. Throwing, Rudolph. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. Second and a yard. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Rudolph looking to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Catch made right side. It's Johnson.
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on 4th and short, this coach has a decision to make.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Pacheco. And he's going to have a Rams first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Here's Pacheco. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll run with Pacheco. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. They'll run with Pacheco. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Throwing again from his own end zone. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I really like this defensive play call. Knowing the offense is backed up on their own territory, take the fight to them. You know their first order of business is they're just trying to get some breathing room. Don't give it to them. You go attack. It's exactly what they were able to do, and that hit is what ultimately led to that incompletion.
And an important gain there as they move out past the 20-yard line.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Back to the air one more time. That's hard. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line.
First down, Tennessee.
Throwing now from the gun. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. And he's out of bounds in great shape down at the 15-yard line. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one, take it in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Tennessee. McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Titans will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Rudolph. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Rudolph. This one, a deep shot for Rice. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now, faking the give. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Got a man left side. It's caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Back to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Titans. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Shaheed in motion. Now Rudolph. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Starting to see it back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Back to throw is Rudolph. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his big target. That's Johnson. And he's into the end zone. Jawan Johnson. Touchdown, Los Angeles. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
14 on the pickup. That's good for a Titan first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll look to throw again. That is brought in at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. McPherson now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Titans will extend this third quarter lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field.
Go, take it to the house. House. Let's go. Take it to the house.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's third down.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
It is 3rd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That's down the field and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Right away, they'll set up to throw. gets home. He'll go down. They got it.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad,
he'll drop to throw. He's got his big tight end. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown Titans. Touchdown number 3 for him in the game. He's up to 20 on the season. On is McPherson for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Titans stretch things out even further. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Throwing, Rudolph. That's to the sideline. Taken in by Johnson. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. To throw is Rudolph. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Rudolph looking to throw. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
A handoff to Pacheco. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down. On the carry, it's Pacheco. And the Rams are going to be set up with a first and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6.
It's been a really nice drive they've been able to put together, Mike, and I think the key word is balance. Not having to rely too heavily on either the run or the pass. Continue to mix it up, going back and forth. Keep the defense off balance. A lot of success.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down. Now this time they'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, LA. The extra point is good. And the Rams will get just a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's first and 10. The tight end Okonkwo is in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a shot here, deep middle.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Back to the air again on second and 10. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down at the 30.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to...
To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive. And then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roger McCreary.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And that one's going to get shut down quickly. Tackle made at the 11-yard line.
Brings up second and 9 at the 11-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
2nd and 7. They'll run right side with Pacheco. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
So, it's a win here for the Titans. And that's now